Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 29 of Let's Play Civilization V Brave New World as Siam. We're at war with Indonesia and England, which is probably no surprise to anyone who's been following this playthrough. What's more unusual is that for once I declared war on them, but nonetheless we are doing it. So, we are attempting to reduce this city of Medan so we can take it. Now, I see he's moved a couple of units forward, so that makes it a little more tricky. The last thing I want is for my rocket artillery to get beat up. But that was one reason I brought that bazooka forward. It's unfortunate that because this is forest, I won't be able to fire at the machine gun this turn. I am going to go ahead and take a shot here. Okay. Let's use this one next. And see what happens. Okay. I mean, it looks to me like it's possible we're just going to reduce the walls to nothing right now. Wow, pretty close. I can't tell if we would actually be able to take this or not. It would at least be quite close, I think. So this is the question. How far do I want to push it? If I try and fail, then most likely what's going to happen is I'll lose this infantry unit, which I very much don't want to do. Of course, if I succeed, we take the city. And I don't think with just an infantry and a machine gun, he could retake it. So, he can't get here, right? Nope. Alright. No guts, no glory. Now, I realize, okay, good. We're going to go ahead and raise this city because I do think it's pretty much crap. Unfortunately, these two battleships make this a lot more problematic because with the bombardment of those two, yeah, he could easily take it. So now I wish I'd have killed this stupid infantry first because then he wouldn't have a way to actually complete taking it back, but whatever, we kind of have to do what we have to do. I'm going to move forward with this guy. And same thing with him. How far up? Yep. Okay. I mean, obviously, I'm going to bring as many units forward to help as I possibly can. So now, I'll go ahead and hit him. And this is my guy with logistics, so we get 2 shots. And I need to use my city bombardment, even though I would say carriers are probably more valuable overall. I want to go ahead and polish off this battleship. So that's one down. Now, even though I really want to shoot this idiot, just don't know that I want to stay in bombardment of that city. Although, screw that. Let's pillage and attack. I came over here to cause Elizabeth trouble and see if we could kill some of her units. So that's what we're going to do. Wait. This has already been pillaged. So that's fine. I think I'll go ahead and move. Okay, this hasn't been improved. I'll go ahead and move here. Alright, let's bombard the city a bit. Stupid city is actually pretty tough. Even the battleship doesn't do that much. Okay. Here's where it gets dangerous. Yeah, the artillery is probably the worst of the lot. Damn it. They're going to take it. They're going to take it, and that means I lose my infantry unit. On the other hand, I actually also have the opportunity to take it again, and then he loses the only unit he had that could do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Although, I hope he does. I hope he does declare war. That's fine. What's this about? Oh, couldn't see. Japan's plotting against me. Yeah, that's no shock. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for the notification that that city was captured. I had no idea. Okay, so... And this isn't really that bad, actually. The city alone can't really hurt the bazooka that bad. So I should be able to kill this infantry. Okay, let's take care of this fight up here first. And I want to go ahead and work this carrier a bit more. I think I can just finish it. Yep. That's awesome. Now, I realize, of course, once again, I lost my workboats that I set up over here. But, you know, I did declare war, so kind of have to expect something would happen. I'm going to go ahead and move... hold on. My bad. I'm not going to move it anywhere. We're going to send it back to Delhi. That looks like the most profitable route, and I'm okay with that. So let's go to Delhi. Keep earning the moolah. Okay, well, I definitely think that what we want to do is keep taking down his forces here. Alright. Well, apparently the game isn't really eager for me to take care of what's going on over there, so let's do this first. Yep, that's the end of that infantry. And as long as I'm over here... I swear, where's that privateer? I'm just going to take this freaking city. If she's put me to this much trouble, like, honestly, I don't even care anymore. Okay, that's the one I'm going to move. Alright, now, I could move down here. What I'm going to do instead is just rest up. And then here, it doesn't matter if they bombard my walls. Honestly, it doesn't. Because they can't take it. This is a good question, though. Should I take barrage? This late in the game, should I just take cover? Because I'm probably not getting to the point where I'm going to get logistics and +1 range. It's actually, it's very possible that's the right move. I think I will. Okay, let's reduce the walls. Let's see how much one shot can do. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, that's literally all we needed. So now it should be literally impossible for him to retake the city. And I'm going to raise it. And the good news is, because it's been flipped so many times, now raising it will be so much faster. Like I was at -3 happiness or -4 happiness, I forget which, the first time I took it because the population was so huge. And now we don't really have to worry about that. Okay, so now what I want to do is go ahead and hit this guy. Because I'm heading for Brussels next, make no mistake. I guess I'll just go ahead and move up. And I'm going to do the same thing here. A little anxious about those battleships. Okay, don't want to forget this. Very important. Wow, that's awesome. One-shot kill on a battleship. I don't know if I care so much about having open borders with Gandhi right now. I think I'm prepared to let that go. An archaeologist was captured. Well, I don't even have an archaeologist, so I'm not sure how that would have happened. I've never made one. And somebody stole one of our secrets. Okay. From which city? Oh, from my second one. Doggone you guys. Because I put a spy here, so now they're coming over there. Well, that's going to have to keep for a while. Okay, so yes, they are attacking, which is fine. But how are they going to flip it? I feel pretty confident this city is just going to not exist soon. And, okay, he's taking a shot with his machine guns at our bazookas. Okay, that's fine. I've purposely been driving his influence with us way up anyway. They're up to popular now. Him, on the other hand, he can go pound sand. So what I'm probably going to want to do is move up my artillery and see if we can sink these battleships. I think... Okay, so I got to get this guy out of here. I think that's pretty clear. Now that I killed the one infantry, I don't want to lose one of my machine guns in the process. All right, another tech done, and we got a great scientist, so that's pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and hit this guy back. We're going to hit him a lot harder than he hits us, so... And let me see. I mean, I might as well stay back for them. Oh, hold on. Let's do it this way. Use him. Okay, I couldn't quite finish him off, which is really unfortunate. I hate to subject him to battleship bombardment, but I want to finish this. Okay, I'm going to move him up and then blast that battleship. Okay, now let me come back and see. Yeah, 30 points, that's not bad. And then we'll move him up. Do it again. Another 33. Now, I wish I could use him, but unfortunately, I need to try to kill this guy off. There we go. And infantry, you just heal. So overall, I'm pretty darn happy with how that went. So once again, I have this same choice. I think I'll just be taking cover for these units that have that choice. And then what I'll do... Now, if I move here and pillage, I'm just going to get hit from both again. I don't really think that's wise. So I'll come up here. That'll take me out of bombardment range. His infantry cannot attack me this turn, and then I can start fortifying and healing up within my own territory starting next turn. So, oh, crap. But I can't use any of these guys anymore to bombard the city because I don't have a unit close enough. Wonderful. Well, will this work? Is that close enough? No. I have to get within 2. Boy, and I really don't want to get within 2. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it. I don't think it is. Actually, I'm going to come over here. I'll pillage the cotton next turn. I wonder if my battleship could hold up to the bombardment. It's kind of risky. It's probably not worth doing. Honestly, I would just raise this city anyway. It's kind of for the satisfaction of just finishing her off. So we have to build something in Gal. And I guess if I'm going to do that, what probably makes sense is to build something like an infantry. Since I literally have one melee unit left in the entire freaking game. That doesn't really seem like a great plan, does it? Wow, we're down to one turn for penicillin. The thing is, here's what I need to get to. But, alright, I'll go ahead and do this. And then we'll go straight into computers. That's fine. I mean, opening up Marines, not that I think they're necessarily that great. Opening up medical labs just in case I want to. And I can do another trade route. That's the main reason. So, fine. Now, looks like he decided to get out of Dodge over here. Which is too bad because I was actually getting, well, sort of close to getting another promotion on this guy. So this is my new cargo ship, right? Agra's were 24. London's were 27. And I don't want to go over to Japan. So we're going to London. I assume none of the city-states will be that good. Although, funny thing is, like, these are actually a lot closer than you would think. So maybe I'll do that. All right, where's Cape Town? It's pretty far, isn't it? Actually, the farther I come, the more that worries me because, again, Indonesia, all they need is one ship. I'm going to London. It's just safer. I kind of hate to feed Hiawatha that much money, but okay, I think I'm going to move on. I mean, I've pretty well trashed her whole little setup here. I would say that's not bad. I'm going to go ahead and delete this unit. I suppose I shouldn't have done that now that I think about it. I could have used that archaeologist to create a landmark. I do have things I could have used that on. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and do this. And then, maybe I should delete this too. I mean, the gold for doing this is just so crap compared to the others, compared to the sea-based routes. Beijing's not too horrible. But, I don't know. Just doesn't really seem smart. Let's delete it. And then, where would I like to build it? I think I'll build it over here, since that's where it's going anyway. So, let's bump it up in the queue. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, done. So it looks like Hiawatha is already starting to fight Brussels. Actually, that's pretty sweet. I sure hope he kills some of their units. I mean, if he could weaken them enough that it's easy for me to just go over there and take the city, that'd be pretty fantastic. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I was concerned about, moving this guy up. What I need to do is heal him, and I really need to kill one of these battleships. Obviously, the wounded one would be the easier of the two. This infantry unit is not going to make that easier, I'm afraid. And he is a danger to my my artillery, so... Okay, so here's what I think I want to do. I'm going to move him here and attack that unit. I doubt this is going to be enough to kill him. I think it's going to come just short. Yep. And then... Hold on. Before I do anything else, let's go ahead and do that. You know, I should have pillaged before I did that. That was actually a clear mistake. Okay, I'm going to come here and blast him. That's the end of him. Now, I can't pillage, so I have to move away. Yep, that's unfortunate. I'll be able to pillage next turn because it won't be my territory anymore. But for right now, I don't really have an option. So I'm going to put him in here and then upgrade. And I think I'm pretty much just wasting this unit back there. So let's bring him forward as much as we can. And let's start healing him up. Let's pillage and move off. And you know what? If he wants to expose that infantry to fire from 3 different ships, I'm happy to get experience on those 3 ships doing it. Okay. So now I have a new admiral. Well, that's cool. I guess I fired enough shots out there in the ocean to get me over the top. All right. Now, what am I going to do with this guy? I think I'm just going to put him to sleep, honestly. I don't have much of a navy over there. One thing, you know what? I meant to move these guys up a long time ago. Let me come up like here. Just in case he starts getting cute and sending in a bunch of air units. Okay. Now, as for this bazooka, I don't really know that I want to move him up yet. Yeah, I'm going to sit tight for now. Okay. By the way, let me try this one more time.
Hello again.
Okay, she's actually ready to negotiate. I wonder if she'll give me any gold. Probably not. Yeah, because I took my units away from her city. And I'm okay just doing this. It's one less thing I have to worry about. And I've shattered her pretty well. So I assume that city's probably starving with all the food, you know, trashed and everything. Okay. Oh, so that's pretty sweet. We increased our influence with them even more by generating a great admiral, and same thing with Riga. So where does that put me? I'm only 38 off on Riga. I mean, that's actually something we could possibly do. We're actually racking up a decent amount of gold. Although, I'm going to spend a bunch upgrading my ships. That is going to happen. Oh, that's pretty sweet. So, I moved these guys over just in time. He sent airplanes over, and my surface-to-air missiles shot him down. See, like, he could have killed this rocket artillery if I hadn't done that. So that's huge. Yeah, the only thing I want to do is swap this out for something we haven't gotten in a while. Let's try salt. I don't know if any city-state was... I should have done dye. Tire would have rewarded me.
In a trade agreement with England.
That's pretty interesting. Well, I'm pretty sure she only has 5 gold per turn, so I can't ask for more. So, yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going to get anything from anybody else. What the heck? Okay, well, listen, I think that went pretty well. So we've raised one of his cities, and I think in our next installment, we are coming after Brussels. It looks like Hiawatha has already got that process underway, and I would be more than happy to go in and finish the job. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.